As the ball back into the front court, they lead by 1. We're down to 1 minute and 4 seconds to go. They come inside to Luke. Looks inside, can't get it. Shot is up, around, and no good. Rebound to Snow. Gets it up to Ingraham. We're down to 54 seconds. The Ponies trail by 1 in the first half. Comes down to Snow. He's all alone. He's going to get it back to Nelson, but the ball, he should have taken the shot. He threw the pass and was intercepted. And now LaHaye's on the tear for Medomak Valley. Comes back across to Erickson. They get on in the corner, batted out of bounds by a hat. 40 seconds in the first period. Medomak Valley 24, Foxcroft Academy 23. Down in the corner they go. Strout stops, puts up the one-hand shot. He's got it. 26 to 23 now. 32 seconds. Jeff Dunn gets the ball, dribbles into the front court. Looks for some help. Gets it out deep to Hat. Hat now dribbling around. They go into four corners. Nelson gets the ball in the lane. Clears it over to Dunn. Back around they come to Nelson. They're down to 18 seconds. They're going to play for the last shot. They swing it back to Ingraham. Back to Nelson, down on the corner to Dunn, back out to Hat. 10 seconds exactly. Hat dribbles around, comes in high to Nelson. Nelson dribbles it back out to Dunn. Back in high they go. We're down to 4. Nelson stops. The jumper is good at the buzzer. The score is Medomak Valley 26, Foxcroft Academy 25. And we'll be back with some halftime chatter and some statistics right after these commercial messages. In the corner, it goes over to Luce. His one-hand jumper's up around, no good. Then Dunn up high to get the board. Gives it over to Ingraham. Back to Burchill now. Burchill into the front court. And let's see what the Ponies are going to do. High pass goes on the high post to Nelson. Head to Burchill. He loses the ball, and it's a travel. He was there all alone, and that's a poor, bad break that time, as Burchill would have had an easy two, but he couldn't hang on to it. 3 turnovers for the Ponies. We're inside a minute. 58 seconds to go. 38-36. Erickson, high pass to Barron. He's picked up, but he gets the shot up. Rebound comes off to LaHaye in the corner. Working against Nelson. Has the shot blocked. Foul call on Nelson. Pretty move that time by LaHaye. Kevin Nelson has picked up foul number 2, and going to the line will be Wayne LaHaye. He'll be getting 2. That's the 4th team foul against the Ponies. We're down to 48 seconds to go in the third period. FA 38, Medomak Valley 36. Shot is up and no good off the front of the rim by LaHaye. All set now for the second one. That's the 4th foul shot, John tells me, that LaHaye has missed. His second one is up, and he didn't miss that one. 38-37. Ponies are up by 2. Pressure being put on by Medomak Valley. High pass up to Nelson. He controls it into the front court. Dribbling around down the corner to Burchill. Inside, pass to Nelson. He couldn't hold on to it. Erickson breaks it out of the pass. Drives. Gets the pass over to Barron. He lays it up and in. So Medomak Valley goes back on top by 1. High pass comes into Nelson. Dribbles it across the timeline. Comes into the front court. Drives down in the corner. Can't get the shot off, goes over to Burchill. On the 38-39, we've got 17 seconds to go, and again, ball goes into the backcourt, but this time it was tipped by Erickson. Ingraham back to retrieve, gets it up to Burchill. They're down to 10 seconds. Behind the back to Nelson. Nelson drives, puts it up, and we got an offensive foul on Nelson. He made the basket, but it didn't count, and Kevin Nelson has picked up foul number 3. As LaHaye had good position on that time, and Nelson wheeled around and pushed it over. So Medomak Valley gets the basketball with 5 seconds in the third period. Erickson goes in deep, ball intercepted by Nelson, and we've got that at the buzzer. The end of period number 3, Medomak Valley 39, Foxcroft Academy 38. We'll be back in 60. Barron takes that deep breath, puts the ball high over his head, puts it up and off. He didn't get that one. He'll get the second. And I guess you'd have to say it's the tournament pressure, etc., that would cause the Mets fouling, both these teams fouling an awful lot more than they usually do. Second one, no good also. Rebound comes off inside. And going baseline now is Luce, and he has the ball almost stolen away. And finally, we got a whistle on Hat. As Barron will go back to the line, he'll shoot 2 more. He was just there a minute ago and missed 2. Let's see what happens. The important thing there is Big Hat has picked up his 4th. So Hat with 4. Nelson with 3, Burchill with 3, Peter Snow quickly up off the bench. The redhead, the carrot top, the junior will be in, and he'll be replacing Dick Hat. And Alan Barron again goes to the line shooting 2 shots. We're down to 6:38 to go in the ball game. Medomak Valley with a 1-point lead. Barron, shot is up, this one he gets. 44-42. Medomak Valley in the lead. Alan Barron dips and puts the ball up again. It's up, it's around and good again. Medomak Valley's lead back to 3. Peter Snow looks for help, gets it to Dunn. High pass up to Nelson. He's picked up by LaHaye now. Back to Dunn. Dunn races into the front court over to Ingraham. Top of the circle, back to Snow. Can't get the shot off, goes back over to Ingraham. Looks for someone, goes down in the corner to Nelson. Back out they come to Hat as they swing it around over to Burchell. He's been hot. Goes inside to Nelson. He stops, he pops, he's got it. 23 now for Nelson, 45-44. Medomak Valley up by 1. Back out it comes. Erickson, long one hand's good, no good, off the rim. Dunn off for the board. Clears it up ahead to Ingraham. Into the front court now comes David Ingraham, picked up by Erickson. Goes to Dunn, down in the corner. Working around, high pass goes into Nelson. Back to Snow in the lane. His jumper's up around, no good. Rebound tipped around Nelson, inside. Up off the glass and good! S.A. goes back on top for 46-45. 11 times the lead has changed. We're down to 5:40 in this ball game. Down in the corner he goes, shot up and around, no good. Barron inside, up and off the glass. Fouls on Burchell. Basket counts, so Medomak Valley gets it right back. That's the 12th time this lead has changed. 4th foul on Kenny Burchell, and on the line will be Alan Barron. Barron on the line with one shot, 47-46. Barron puts it up. It is up. It's good. Medomak Valley goes back up by 2. Peter Snow gets it up ahead to Burchell. Burchell into the front court, comes down to the right side, holds it, looks for help, comes back out to Ingraham, back to Burchell. Jumper from the corner. It's up. It's good. And we're all tied up at 48. So 14 for Burchell. LaHaye gets it up to the left, goes inside to Barron. Working on Nelson, puts up the jumper, it's short, and off it comes to Burchell. 5:10 to go in the ball game. All knotted up, 48-48. Ingraham gets it in across to Burchell. Burchell now looks for somebody, can't find him, takes the jumper, it's short, and it comes off to LaHaye. LaHaye working on Burchell, who's got 4. Dribbles it into the front court, out to Begley. Begley over in the corner to Erickson. Now Erickson slows it up, they come down in the corner deep inside, they go to Luce. Luce puts it up off the glass and good. Nelson had to lay off because he's got 3 on him. Dunn gets double teamed, throws the ball up, and he's fouled by LaHaye. So LaHaye has picked up his 4th foul. David Ingraham will be going to the line. He will be shooting 1-1. 50-48. Medomak Valley up by 2. We're down to 4:40 in what has been a real thriller here for the state Class B tournament, and whatever team comes out of here a loser, they're still going to have a lot to be proud of themselves. Ingraham shot good. He'll get the bonus, 50-49 now. That's the first point of the night for David Ingraham. Ingraham second, and it's up. It's no good. Nelson with a rebound. He puts it on the floor. He gets it back out to Ingraham again. Ingraham now. Inside he goes to Snow. Snow fakes, puts it up, and good! 51-50. Ponies on top by 1. We're down to 4:27 in the ball game. Medomak Valley wants time. Their coach called it. Now finally they get it. So with time out on the floor, the Ponies up by 1. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Back to Snow. He lays it up and in, and a pretty feed from Nelson to Snow. The Ponies are up by 3. 3:55 to go. LaHaye gets it to Erickson. Back over to Bagley. Back to Erickson on the foul line. Comes back across to Luce. His one-hand jumper's off. No good. Snow with the board. Outlet pass comes to Dunn. Gets it over to Ingraham. Ingraham now beats Erickson into the front court. Gets it over to Burchell. Burchell dribbles it around. 3:35 to go in the ball game. Inside they come to Snow. Snow now gets it back over to Burchell. Burchell goes back down deep to Nelson. The big fella holds it up high over his head. Back out to Burchell. Inside they go to Nelson. Working on Barron. Goes baseline. Can't get it. Swings it out to Ingraham again. Ingram's one-hand jumper rims the basket. No good. Bagley off for the board. Bagley racing into the front court. He's all alone and drives and by throw and lays it up and in. Medomak Valley has cut the lead back to 1. Pass comes to Snow. He gets it up to Ingraham. Ingraham now into the front court. Almost loses it to Bagley. He goes out of bounds off Ingraham's foot. And so Medomak Valley gets another shot at it with 3 minutes even to go in the ball game. 53-52. 1 point lead for the ponies. Medomak Valley getting the ball. LaHaye drives on Snow. Doesn't take the shot now. He does. Nelson with the board. Gets it off to Birchall. And Coach Hanson wants time if somebody can see it. Now finally we get the whistle. So with timeout on the floor, 53-52, the ponies will be back in 60. The exciting 2 minute and 46-second conclusion of this ball game. The ponies have the ball. The inbounds pass comes to Dunn. Dunn now dribbling around, gets it up to Birchall. They're going into their 3-2 offense. High pass on the high post to Nelson. Looks inside, couldn't find anybody. Back out now to Dunn. High post comes up high inside. It goes to Ingraham. Almost loses control. Back out to Snow. They come back over now to Birchall. Tony's going to try to kill some time off that clock and go for the good shot. Bounce pass high post to Nelson. Holds it high. Gets it over to Ingraham. Ingraham swings it across the Snow, and on the high post they go again to Nelson. In the lane, clears it back out to Dunn. Back to Nelson as they're just playing catch now. We're down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds. The ponies have got a 1 point lead. Passing the ball and was batted out of bounds on a lucky play that time as Peter Snow had cut and stopped, and Bagley, or Loose rather, batted it out of bounds. The ponies get it under their own basket. In there goes the Snow. Puts it up and he got fouled. And the foul was called on Bagley, so Peter Snow will be going to the line. That's the fourth foul on Bagley. John tells me that Snow has picked up 4 points and some key rebounds already in this fourth period. Ponies are leading 53-52. We've got 2:07 to go. Snow on the line for 2 shots. Not too much pressure on those young men down there. You've got to believe there's some pressure on them. Peter Snow on the line. Shot is up and rims the basket and comes off. He'll get the second one. Substitute now coming back into the ball game is Big Hat. He's coming in for Kenny Birchall. Kenny Birchall's played a fine ball game. How many points, John?
Kenny picked up 14 big points in that ball game so far.
Okay, Snow on the line now for the second one. His team leading by 1 point. 2:07 to go as we set the stage. We're coming right down to the wire here for the state Class B championship. Snow's second one, good. Ponies go up by 2. LaHaye now into the front court, comes to the right, dribbles down in the corner, picked up by Hat. Back out to Bagley, they come to Erickson. Can't get the shot off, they go deep and throw it almost away, saved in bounds, picked up by Dunn. Dunn now waits to clear, gets it up ahead to Hat. Hat going to slowly and deliberately bring it across the 10-second line, and he does. Holds the ball, still holding it, goes down in the corner to the left side to Nelson, comes back to Hat. We're down to 1 minute and 40. Had goes high inside to Nelson. He swings it all the way back out to Peter Snow. Peter Snow on the high post. They come to Nelson. Looks inside. Can't find anybody. Comes out to Had again. Back across to Dunn. Dunn now. High post. Down to 1 minute and 27. The ponies want time. We'll be back in 60 seconds. The Snow. We're down to 1 minute and 23 seconds to go. The ponies look like they might going to set on this now, as they're trying to burn some time off the clock. Ingraham looks for help, gets it back to Nelson. Nelson drives in the lane. Off the glass, no good. And Nelson's going to get called for the offensive foul. And boy, there's a big play in this ball game right now. That's the fourth foul on Nelson. We're down to 1 minute and 11 seconds to go. And they're going to be shooting fouls. As they said, it was after the shot. So going to the line, shooting 1-and-1. Let's see who's going on there for Medomak Valley. He fires. It is up. It's no good. And Nelson off for the board. Big Hat gets the outlet pass now. Down in the corner they come to Dunn. Dunn dribbles around, doesn't take the shot. Back out to Hat. 1 point lead. 54-53. High pass to Nelson. Gives it back to Hat. Drives baseline. Goes all the way. Has the ball taken away from him. And we've got an offensive foul call on Big Hat on that drive. And that's a big call in this ball game. That's 5 fouls on Hat as he was going for that basket. And going down again now to shoot. And Big Hat is fouled out of this ball game. The seniors played a super ball game. The ponies want time. We'll be back in 60 seconds. His shot is up. It's no good. Rebound inside to Barron. He puts it up. Stuffed out there by Nelson. Ingraham away with the board. Peter Snow has the ball. Gets it up in the front court now to Kenny Birchall, who's in the game for Hat. Birchall dribbles around. Timeout again for the ponies. And we'll be back again in 60 seconds. Seconds left in the ball game. And we've got a questionable call here as one official's coming up and talking to the other one. We'll have to see what the call is going to be. and they're now calling it a Medomak Valley ball. There's one official called red, the other one called white, and now they're going to come over and he's going to explain it. Punk Kelly from Bangor is going to come over and explain the call to Coach Hansen, because first of all, they've given it to one and the other. We'll never know what Kelly's telling until after the game. Evidently, Hansen said, okay, you must have made the right decision, but it's Medomak Valley's ball. 56-53, Ponies up by 3. We've got 27 seconds left. Pass comes out to Bagley. Looks for someone to pass to. Gives it to LaHaye. Top of the circle, back. Inside they go to Barron. Drives, loose on the floor, taken away by Dunn. Still holds the ball, gets it back to Nelson. Nelson holding the ball high. Over to Ingraham. We've got a whistle. Foul is on Luce. So Luce picks up the foul. Nelson will be going the line, shooting 1-1. We've down to 14 seconds, sports fans. The fans from across the way at Foxcroft Academy are going berserk as they're up on their feet clapping. The band is pounding the drums. With 14 seconds left. A big 1-1 right here for the big 6'8" All-State center. Shot is up there. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Comes away now to LaHaye. Into the front court. He drives. He stops. It's up. It's around. No good. Loose. Nelson with the board. We're down to 4, 3. Virgil has it. Almost stolen away in a foul with 1 second. Foxcroft Academy is the Class State B tournament champs, we do believe. 1 second left. That was not a foul. Check that. That was a traveling violation, but I think that what Coach Hansen's calling his team over now. Medomak Valley is taking a timeout. They're going to get the ball. Let's set the stage. 1 second left. Medomak Valley will get the ball in their own front court. Ponies, I'm sure Coach Hansen is saying, fellas, whatever you do, don't foul them. Give them that shot, but don't foul them. And then we've only got 1 second to kill off that clock. John, you're shaking like a leaf. I'm shaking like a leaf. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, John, but it's been one heck of a ball game, I think. The fans across the way at Foxcroft are up cheering, and we're number one, and they have the right to be. Still, there's 1 second on the clock. I know we can get our hopes up pretty high, though, with 1 second left to play.
I certainly hope so. 56-53. I hope you fans in Dover Foxcroft can sit still, because this has been some kind of a ball game. Erickson is going to inbound the pass. High pass batted away by Nelson at the buzzer. And the Foxcroft Academy basketball team, #1 Class B state champions, as they beat Medomak Valley and end their 21-game streak. And they're going crazy down there on the floor. The Foxcroft Academy fans just mobbing their team. 56-53. We're going to have to go back to the station, and then we'll be back with our close and to wrap up the presentation. And whoopoo! The Dexter Road, they'll be motoring up to Foxcroft Academy, where they'll be greeting the team. All the fans now down around the team still, #1. Just a dream come true for any high school boy. And I'm going to give it to John for a while and let him say a few words.
Well, John, I don't interrupt and want to brag on my part, but back when I was in high school, I played on Eastern Maine chance. We lost the state, but I can tell the way the boys feel down here. It really gives me a great pleasure. I mean, a great feeling inside to look down and see these boys on the ball club, like Scotty Mumford coming up to Kevin and giving each other a big hug. Fans everywhere congratulating the coach. They're on each other's shoulders. There's Sheldon, we're #1. Now the boys are going over and congratulating the Medomak players, shaking very fine sportsmanship-like deal, I think. They're shaking each other's hands along there. The tournament director here isn't even trying to get this crowd under control. When you come out #1, the first time you've ever won a Class B state championship, I think they got to raise a little heck and kind of hoop it up a little bit. The cheerleaders going wild. There's Kevin Nelson's down there congratulating each one of the Medomak players and the coaches. Everybody's around just talking. Now we've got an announcement from the public address system. They're asking all the fans to please return to their seats now so we can get the presentation. So the final score again, I imagine you all know, was Foxcroft 56 over Medomak 53. Foxcroft trailed in every quarter except for the first one. They didn't really come through until the end of the ball game there. And Peter Snow, I think, has to be the key. He picked up 5 big points in that fourth quarter. So the Foxcroft Academy band over on the other side to our right across the way is playing the school song. Everybody's standing up, clapping, cheering. I don't know how else to describe it. I guess everybody just feels great. I feel great. John feels great. Kyle, everybody. Even Kyle feels it. It's hard to believe, but Kyle Edwards actually feels great. He's from Skank too, so I have to throw in. He knows what it's like. He's been there. I'm sure it has to be the greatest moment, greatest anything for anybody who's watching here. Now the parents of the different ball players are over there hugging their sons, and they're clapping, and now most of the fans are now starting to go back over and sit down, and the Foxcroft Academy team is sitting down now. They're getting a few pictures. The principal, Mr. Perkins, over there congratulating them. I've described most of the action. I give John a little break here. I think. There you go, yeah. I don't know if he wants me to turn it back to him so you can listen to him or not. John, you want to take it? Do you want?
I think what we'll probably do, John, this public address system is very, very loud here. So what we'll do is just hold the mic out towards it, and I think probably you people will be able to hear what's going on just as well as me repeating it if they're saying it loud enough for you to hear it.
I'd like to make a comment right now. I think it's really great. This is something that Skip Hansen honored Laugh Larry down at the Eastern Maine final, and he come out of retirement, you might as well say, to sit on the bench during this game to be with the Foxcroft Academy ponies.
Okay, you're so right, John. Donald Hackett. I'm going to hold it out, and these are the presentations.